front and center. Okay. Woo! Anyway, shit. Can we fix my color? I'm oversaturated. Yes. Very oversaturated. Yeah, we're still... Listen, I'm so excited that we're able to now get Facebook, like, you know, in the game. I've been trying to do this for a long time, but I didn't want no, like, crappy quality or nothing like that, okay? And so I'm glad that we actually got some good quality going on here. And I'm excited. We got a strong lineup tonight, all right? Listen, I need y'all to be hitting that like button, all right? We are back in full effect. I know I've been busy, but I'm back, okay? My kids come first. Now, who we got tonight? Listen, I got to look at the list. There's so many damn topics. We do have a strong exclusive on Mr. Gary Owen, okay? One of his sugar babies has given us an exclusive interview, okay? You may have seen a video of her going around where she actually confirmed it. But we got into a little more detail here because we were the ones that originally broke the damn story, okay? So hit the wine glass on that. We got... Now listen, after that last live I did with y'all, somebody, and I'm just going to say the camp, not one of the Jagged Edge members, but the camp gave us some exclusive wine on Miss Fallon. Now I told you she was lying. I did. I tried to tell Adam she was lying. Didn't nobody want to listen, okay? And so tonight we're going to get into some detail, all right? We also got some exclusive information on Miss Meg Thee Stallion. Woo! She out here turning tricks. Tricks are for kids, okay? And I mean, the list goes on. Oh, man, I'm even going to interject some comment topics, okay? I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but I wanted to do it the right way, all right? Because common folk, they ain't got no thick skin like the celebrities. Even some of the celebrities got a little thin skin, okay? But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Now, there was a woman. Who are we starting with first? Tessica. Now, listen. If y'all don't know who she is, this is the Gorilla Glue girl, okay? She was the one that was in a rush one day getting ready for a party or whatnot, and glue, and she ran out of hairspray. So instead of using hairspray, instead of using, I guess, you know, just using a little water or going to the gas station and getting some white folks gel and stuff like that, she decided to use some Gorilla Glue. I don't know what came over her. I don't know. But, her hair was stuck to her head for about a month, okay, until a renowned African plastic surgeon, okay, who had a background in chemistry, was able to, he was the only one that was able to debond what she had in her head, of course. And if I was him, I wouldn't have said anything. I'm talking about the doctor on social media, because now Gorilla Glue is going to go and patent what he used to get it out so they don't have to go through no lawsuits, okay? I just don't know why he ran his mouth. Anyway. Guess he figured he got enough money, but I mean, you just never know. People just need to take that off, and we just, who knows? I mean, girls probably gonna be using that shit on their eyelashes. Who knows? Let me stop for y'all actually be up there with some Gorilla Glue and eyelashes and stuff like that, and you know what I'm saying? Wonder why your eyelashes can't come off and they just hanging. Anyway, she's decided to start a hair care line, okay? Now, I'm proud of my sister's accomplishments, okay? She was able to take a trial and turn it into, is it called a tribulation? Yeah, tribulation, okay? The wine is working already, and I'm going to tell y'all what I'm drinking in a minute. She was able to turn it into a tribulation, hit the wine glass. However, there's always a however. Now, Tessica, me and you have had some words. I'm not too fond of you not embracing your natural beauty. Maybe you don't have none. I don't know, okay? I did see a video. It was quite disturbing of what, because here's my issue with Tessica, okay? Tessica is always in filter. You see that filter on the screen? Tessica is always in filter. I'm under the impression she looks like that. She looks like Tiana from Princess and the Frog, right? But when I saw her without the filter, because this is what I thought she looked like, I was blown away. I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? I had to back my chair. Let me try to back this chair. And I was like, wow. Look, it won't turn. I thought I had fixed the chair. I didn't. I'll fix it next show. But I was like, wow. She didn't look in it. Her skin color was about 6 shades darker. Nothing wrong with that. Her face, she didn't have the perfect oval face. She actually had the top portion of her face, not the eyes. She doesn't have great eyes. Those are contacts. Of course, she has these extravagant lashes, but this part is like cut off. So I don't know. But I guess where I'm going with this is that if you're going to sell a product, a hair care product, and we saw you be transparent in filter regarding your issues with hair care products until you decided to start your own, I applaud that. But I want to know what you look like. I want to know what your hair look like. Okay, I want to know what this product is doing to your hair. I want to know if you're having any allergic reactions to your skin, on your skin. Okay, because when you're in filter, all we see, we don't see what it really is. Okay, and who knows? I mean, hell, she did a video with the product and she had a filter on the fucking product. Get her off my goddamn screen. Get her off. I just can't. I can't. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm drinking in a minute. Please, guys, hit the like button. That's all I need you to do. I don't need you to donate. I don't need you to do nothing, although we do welcome the donations, okay? And if you are donating, I am not, unfortunately, reading the comments yet, okay? I will thank y'all later, but I do appreciate it. Also, please, winos, before we get into Usher and T-Pain, so I told y'all, see, y'all jagged me last time about this T-Pain stuff, but hold that thought. I want to keep his dwarf head looking ass on the screen, okay? Him and Usher. Anyway, hope you don't catch nothing in the picture. We're going to be live with an after show on Wino Gang Podcast, okay? And so if you are not subscribed, I highly recommend that you subscribe to our second YouTube channel, Wino Gang Podcast, and you guys actually get to video in, okay? You get to call in, you get to video in, we can talk about what we talked about here on the platform. This is actually an after show for us to delve into it so I can actually hear your thoughts. When a lot of times I don't get to read the comments, okay? So hit the wine glass on that. We moving up, okay? Facebook, you will be, okay, live as well. So once this stream grows up on Wino Gang Podcast, you will get a stream as well on Facebook. I do understand a lot of people don't. I don't understand how people don't have YouTube. But you know what I'm saying? I don't. Anyway, okay, so stay tuned for that. We will be live after this, and it gets real. Okay, it's commercialized over here, but it gets real on the backup channel. Okay. I told y'all T-Pain couldn't sing. Now, I had people in my DM after my last show talking about how dare you come from T-Pain. They even tagged me in videos where he was carrying a tune. Anybody can do do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Anybody can do that, and he can carry a tune. But when it comes to those high notes, that's where auto-tune comes into play. That's not talent, okay? Now, is he creative? Yes. Is he entertaining? Yes. Is he talented? Fuck no. Okay, now Usher got some room to talk. Now, even though I don't mess with Usher too tough, but Usher can sing. Usher got talent. Usher can sing without the auto-tune, okay? And so when he sat down, let me tell you how powerful and how, when you are sure of yourself, when you know that what you're doing is the right thing, when you know that what you got, what God gave you as a gift, can't nobody deter you from that, okay? Because it's yours. That's what my grandma would say. It's yours, not yours. It's yours. Okay? And so T-Pain knew that he actually had a real gift. He wouldn't have went into no damn 4-year depression because Usher told the truth. Usher done came out here, done worked his ass off, done slept with all types of older women, done gave older women some things they can't get rid of, younger women too, okay? Hit the wine glass. Nothing to celebrate. And then when he sits down to tell a man who had just entered the business after Usher had done worked himself up singing, okay, he can actually do the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, and he can go high, he can do runs without auto-tune. T-Pain can't do that, okay? Now he decides to be a little real with his friend and tell him, you are the one that killed R&B. When you introduced auto-tune, you killed it. Because now we got auto-tune rappers. Why do you need auto-tune to rap? Rap, you don't even need to have a tune. You just need to have a flow. But they're using auto-tune to rap. They're using auto-tune to sing. And that for everybody is in the business, making it oversaturated. And it's hard for us to really see and hear good talent because it's oversaturated with anybody that can go in and press Hell, you can do auto-tune on your phone, okay? There's an app for it, all right? And they making songs and singles and blowing up, okay? Doing two-step dances. Man, get the hell out of here, okay? I told you he couldn't sing. I told you a lot of people in the industry that were really talented, that really knew this business, knew that he couldn't sing, and that was his problem. It wasn't just Usher, okay? It wasn't just Usher telling him the truth and sending him into a depression, okay? He sent himself into a depression. Nobody does that, by the way, okay? He was already there. It was Jay-Z. When Jay-Z took shots at his ass, okay, and called him Mr. Auto-Tune and everything and burned auto-tune box. What did he do in that video? I can't. It's so long ago. I don't remember. Oh, my husband know it. Yeah, Jay-Z made a whole diss song, so I understand. I mean, you're like I don't even know who's talented or not. I literally have to search, okay, through music to figure out who's actually talented, who is using their real vocals, because now you can cheat. You can cheat. Just like people cheating through college, even though you need to. You know what I'm saying? All that money y'all spending this shit, I would. Anyway, okay, but if I'm going to pay for $400 concert tickets, I want you to be able to carry a tune. Coy Leray. Is that her name? Coy Leray. I don't want to hear you singing like Alvin and the Chipmunks. Speaking of Alvin and the Chipmunks, where's Chanel West Coast? Put her on the screen. Like to keep these topics together. It's okay. Get her. I can smell her titties from here. Anyway, so Chanel West Coast. You probably don't know who she is. Probably don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Now, okay, so what we can do, give me a second, guys. Cover the whole screen, Shay. Cover the whole screen. Okay, he's saying I'm looking over here, guys, and I'm trying to look over here, but the camera is actually tilted this way. But I'm not centered now because the camera is, give me a second, y'all. This is what goes on behind the scenes. This is some real shit. Can you fix the camera real quick? No, I swear to God, it's pointing this way. That's what the problem, see? It's turned. No, the actual camera, like turn the top. Businesswoman, okay? Business 101. Even though he run every damn thing. Shout out to Shaq, y'all. Listen, I don't give him enough love and support on this platform. But listen, y'all wouldn't be seeing us in this beautiful HD if it wasn't for him, okay? Y'all wouldn't be having these phenomenal interviews, okay? If it wasn't for him. This quality, okay? These trailers, you know what I'm saying? All this stuff. All I do is talk, okay? And then we got Jazz, we got Chelsea, okay? We got Nicole. Welcome back, you know what I'm saying? So me, I'm just talented. They just tell me what to do, you know what I'm saying? Listen. Speaking of interviews, before we get into the Chanel West Coast, Kwame Brown, okay? Now, I see a lot of y'all in the comments about Kwame, yes, Kwame gave me a beautiful bottle of wine, okay? He's got good taste in wine. He understands. He ain't drinking out of this cheap shit we got. But listen, once the interview is edited, guys, you know I don't just do stuff and throw it up, okay? Unless it's like bad quality. But when we put money, time, and production into our stuff, we want to make Kwame look the best, okay? The best, the absolute best, okay? So give me time. When it's ready, when Shaq says it's ready, okay? Maybe it's just Kwame's supporters. I appreciate y'all over here, but shit, y'all know how we do things over here, okay? I'm not putting it out until it's ready. Anyway, moving on. Chanel West Coast. Now, she claims that Nicki Minaj, child. Did I get it right? Did I say that right? Nicki Minaj, child. No, I didn't say that shit right. Anyway, held her back from signing with Young Money. So, you know, we can say hypothetically, maybe Nicki did. But here's the thing. I don't think Nicki was wrong because I don't see an ounce of talent on Chanel West Coast body, just like I don't see no damn weight. Okay? Nothing. All I see is head. All they talk about in Hollywood is her giving head, and that's all she's great at. But rapping? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. And how dare you try to come for the queen by saying she held you back from getting a record deal. Man, get the... I cannot tell. This is a narcissism for me. It's a narcissism. Her daddy probably told her she was going to be the best white rapper, that she had something. She had a leg up on Iggy Azalea. Iggy Azalea put in the work. She went and got that ass, okay? And she went and appealed to black culture. She appropriated to the fullest. You still look like a white woman. You can't do that. You can't do that. No. Eminem didn't even do that shit. Eminem bleached his damn hair, wore baggy clothes and shit, had tattoos. He did what he had to do to prove himself to us. You gotta do that. Everybody know black people put everybody on around here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, especially if you want to be a part of our culture, you want to step up, you got to put in the work, okay? Add some weight on. You know what they're doing. Do it all. Anyway, moving on. Just like they did with your career. Anyway. It's hot already in here, y'all. What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? Y'all better be liking this video. Facebook, share. Please help us sister out. I need it. Don't ask for no money, okay? All I ask for is the shares. Now, let me tell you about these two, Erica and Safari. Now, I heard something rather disturbing, okay? Wendy Williams apparently warned Erica, about Safari, and I was just like, really, Erica? How dare you insult me by saying that Wendy Williams was the woman that warned you about Safari when we brought a whole bitch on the platform that literally told you he proposed a month before he proposed to your I believe that she chafed in between her titties. I really do. Okay? I believe that it chafed so hard, okay, that especially when you're pregnant, you can't get that smell out. That's why he went and supposedly. Now, I don't believe Safari had no baby, okay? Safari knows how to miss, okay? He does. Ask Nikki. She'll tell you. And so I believe, Erica, she saw Safari. Oh, he used to date Nicki Minaj, so, this and that. And, of course, Safari, he's blessed, Even got a deal. I think Erica thought maybe she had done moved up. But you went to Bow Wow, and then you went to Safari. The fuck? And then you expect us to feel sorry for you when he literally proposed to a bitch in the islands and you were second. And how dare you disrespect me and my platform by saying we didn't warn you? And then you had the audacity to literally come at me as if I did something wrong and he was fucking the bitch every time he went to the islands. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was just, at this point, she might as well just be a sister wife. Whoever the little girl is, because ain't nobody about to pick up Erica now. Okay, 3 kids, 2 different baby daddies. Don't get me started, okay? Y'all gonna have me doing the Kevin Samuels over here. Listen, she done every nigga in the business done had her. There's nowhere to go but to the common man. That's it. Okay, now listen. We're gonna move on like Safari has, okay? But first, we got some sponsors. Oh, okay. She said one more. Jasmine, run the show. I told you. Now, see, how many minutes are we into the show? Okay, good. Now, you see his face. The reason I asked that is because YouTube requires that the first 15 to 20 minutes be censored. Okay. I can say F words and stuff like that, but I really can't go in. And so I wanted to wait for him, to be later in the show. But no, we're going to talk about the boils under his skin, okay? We're going to talk about literally if you go and you press, if you even lay your face or even put your hands on Trick Daddy's skin, white shit is going to come out. You've seen Dr. Pimple Popper, right? His whole face is a fucking pimple. And he has the audacity. Listen, I don't blame IKEA, okay, for creating a menu that hosts fried chicken and watermelon, although it's offensive. But when we got, I can't say the N word, but when we got folk like this who don't wash their face, who don't wash their ass, and if you can imagine, if you look at Trick Daddy's skin, if you look at his teeth, imagine what his ass looks like. And there's bitches out here that's licking his ass. Can we? Hold on. And he has the nerve to say that Beyonce is not talented. She can't sing. And Jay-Z is untalented. And Chris Brown is Michael Jackson. Let me take another step. Hold on. Trick Daddy's golds are so old in his mouth. To the bitches out there that like to brag about Trick Daddy allowing his pus from his face to drip into their vaginas and all of the gingivitis, okay, thrust that he has on his tongue to eat the vagina, and he's steadily piling grease, oil, okay, chitlins, pig feet into his mouth and not brushing his teeth. Lord knows the last time me and Jasmine was just talking about this nigga has used a water pick, let alone a floss, and has the audacity to talk about somebody being talented, and nigga, you ain't washed your ass in 20 years. I'm hitting the wrong wine glass. I'm hitting the wrong wine glass. That's how irritated I am. When you can't take care of your teeth, when you literally own a restaurant, you're making profit, selling the very shit that's killing you, along with the cocaine. Don't get me started, because I don't believe it's just cocaine. It's meth too. Look at the face. Do you see the craters in his face? No, don't look at my face. I'm sorry. Look at his face. You see the craters. This man is barely 50. Barely 50 years old. And I'm telling you, when you squeeze his skin, that is oil. That is like literally 25 years worth of oil embedded into his skin. A facial wouldn't even work. A microdermabrasion wouldn't even motherfucking work, okay? Washing his face 3 times a day wouldn't work. Nigga, he needs to wash his whole... Let's just flip his body, you know, I don't know. Don't do that, Trick. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I know you're angry because you had one hit and Trina took that off. Nobody remembers you. Nobody praises you, okay? The women don't even want you. I heard his wife wasn't giving him no ass. He only had her as a prop, okay, on the Love and Hip Hop to make it look like he had something going on. But ain't nobody laying up with him but somebody from a trailer park that's smoking that shit just like he is. Moving on, okay? We got some sponsors that we need to brag about. I'm going to take a break. That means Bowley raise a glass too. Let's go. Listen, I know that life has been kicking all of our ass lately, but we don't have to look like it. Walking around with dark circles like I used to, acne, hyperpigmentation, you can knock all of that out. Adjust your crown and return your skin to goddess status with the Regal Rose Club. Purchase their vegan skincare cleanser, moisturizer, and mask using the link below. It's made with all organic and premium natural herbs. Get your glow back with Regal Rose Club.
See, I enjoy oral sex, but to be honest, some of my experiences have been not pleasing due to lack of proper vaginal hygiene. I went down on this shit once, and the yoni was so good and fresh. It took me on like a whole nother level of just pleasure. So at that moment, I had to stop and ask, what are you using? And she told me, Embrace Pangea Feminine Wash.
We all know that a fresh yoni brings on a whole new level of confidence, so visit embracepangea.com, and of course, I got my winos covered for a discount, so use the coupon code TASHA for 10% off your first order. Put Trick back on the screen before I sanitize my whole set real quick, okay? Now, I know a lot of y'all are saying he has lupus, but let's be honest, okay? Lupus is autoimmune, okay? I know a lot of women who have breast implants that are getting lupus. It's just something that goes wrong with the body and your body starts to attack itself. A lot of times it's environmental. A lot of times it's diet related. A lot of times it's drug related. And a lot of times it's not taking care of your ass related. You know what I'm saying? You not washing your face. Every motherfucking thing he done came in contact with his whole life is still in his motherfucking skin, in his teeth, in his body, in his asshole. Could you imagine? Look at his face. That is the way his asshole looks. Imagine him bending over. And y'all talking about there's a line outside the restaurant. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's squeezing grease out his face to fry the fucking fish. Now let me sanitize my whole set. This Pangea wash. Speaking of Pangea wash, okay? This some good stuff now. Listen. I got some bidets in my house, child. Let me tell you. I'm about to wipe it off. I got some bidets in my house, and every time I use my bidet, I put my Pangea wash on, and guess what? I'm fresh every time. You know, my Molly and mother-in-law taught me how to keep my vagina out the doctor, okay? And so did Embrace Pangea. So with the bidet and the Embrace Pangea, it's always fresh. The olive leaf, okay, says it helps lupus. Got a lot of lupus people that write in. They say they get a lot of relief, okay? But of course, the Regal Rose Club. I love the face mask. This is what I use. A lot of people are asking me what I use on my skin. This is it, okay? All vegan, gluten-free, natural, okay? Extracted, all the above. And do not forget, okay, your sea moss. Something that Trick Daddy probably needs to add to himself and the food, okay? This is something that's going to give him what he doesn't give, okay? Because he would rather give his body cocaine, meth, bad pussy, not washing his, So, sea moss has 95 of the vitamins and minerals that our body needs, okay? And our body needs like 100 and something, I can't remember, but 95, that's a good little bit. Trick Daddy ain't had none of those in years, okay? The links are below. And don't forget your sex toys, okay? Or would you rather fuck a nigga like Trick? I would rather go for it. The rose on Adam and Eve. Moving on.
What you drinking?
I'm drinking a Casarilla Diablo. Okay, the Cabernet Sauvignon made in Chile 2019. You guys know we've had this before. This is deep. This is earthy. It is making my damn tongue dry because it is so damn earthy. It's like eating rocks. Okay, if you're pregnant and you want a little glass of red wine, which I don't recommend, but your doctor will tell you sometime, to ease with the Braxton Hicks contractions and stuff like that. This is a good wine to help settle you down, help lower your blood pressure, help calm your heart down and stuff like that, especially if you got, if you're anxious all the time and shit like that. Just one glass. I'm not a doctor. It's going to have your mouth dry as hell. But it's good, though, because it's earthy. I love that, okay? Made in Chile. Oh, now, this story really sat close to my heart. Look, my hands smell like Embrace Pear Cheers. Smell like my rose, honeysuckle. All the above. Okay, this story here sat close to my heart. I wish we had the young lady. I believe they are concealing her identity. So there was a woman, I believe in New Jersey, okay, who was waiting on about 5 people. These are the people here in the video, okay? I'm sorry, in the screenshot here, that apparently walked out on their check. It was $70, okay? I advocate, please, guys, if you guys know and y'all see me in a restaurant, there's a lot of winos that I see in a restaurant. If I'm not picking up the tab, I'm tipping the servers heavy, okay? Servers work so freaking hard, okay? People in the restaurant, and they took the biggest hit during the pandemic. So to see 5 people cannot, for literally, I'm just talking about, pull out $70 between the 5 of them, but they would rather walk out of the restaurant. And that young lady, of course, because a lot of the restaurants have taken such a hit, even though all of them have gotten PPD loans, okay? But still, the policy is, because I worked as a server in between me being an entrepreneur and working other places as well in marketing and advertising and radio and stuff like that. I served really helped me to start a lot of my businesses without having to go and get credit. Nobody wants to be in debt, okay? Starting businesses. And so, for her to run after them, a lot of people will say, well, why is she running after them? Well, we're in a pandemic. She has a job. She probably makes good money. Ain't no telling if she got kids or what she's got going on. But the restaurants are firing people if they do not control the people that are at their tables, okay? So if people walk out, okay, on the tab, it is your responsibility. They're going to take that from your money. So if she's made $200 that night or $300, she has to give the restaurant $70, and including paying the restaurant back, she has to get written up and or terminated, okay? And ain't no telling how many times it's happened, and that's the reason why this young lady decided to go chase these 5, and they kidnapped her, okay? Kidnapped her. Now I'm like, where have we gotten? Restaurants make the bulk of the money, okay? Of course, they take a hit during the pandemic. But when we see a young lady, and ain't no telling what she was going through, because she was a young girl. She's thinking, hey, I'm just going to chase them down. I'm not trying to lose my job. I don't have $70 to give. And to see 5 motherfuckers, 5 fat son of a bitches here that cannot reach in their pocket and give literally $15 a piece to cover the bill, that's sad. And she put her life at risk. Now, I told her she needs to probably go after the restaurant, okay? Because there are some clauses that, if you're going to pay a server $2.13 an hour, but if somebody and expect service to rely on tips, and then when somebody doesn't tip, you make them pay that back, so that literally they're working for free. There has to be some type of labor clause there. And I told her, I said, if I were you, I would get me a workman's comp lawyer, okay, or whatever, or employment lawyer, and I will go after their fucking insurance, okay? They think they got that PPD loan, I'm gonna take it all back. Now, prayers are with the girl. I don't understand that shit. I would have paid that shit if I was there. Y'all needed that bad. That bad. Anyway. Okay, his crying ass. So, we've all seen Ace Hood. on the internet crying. He cried about DJ Khaled making business deals without him. He was so loyal. Now he's on the internet blasting literally his 8-month pregnant baby mom. Okay, now she's not pregnant by him, of course, because he's married, but he wanted to get his kids for Father's Day. Oh, girl said, no, you're not getting your kids on Father's Day. You owe me $95,000. Now, while she's pregnant, he decides to take to social media and to advocate for his followers to go and bully the baby mom. Now, I thought that was a real bitch ass move. And the reason I thought it was a bitch ass move is because out of all the days you want to get your kids, you don't get them, and you get on social media crying about not having them on Father's Day when you didn't get on the day before saying you ain't have them, and you didn't get on the week before saying you ain't have them because you knew that you owed that woman some damn money to take care of them kids. So if I was her, I wouldn't let you see them either. I'm sorry. If I'm out here slaving and you living the good life, you on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, you getting royalty checks, you doing interviews here, you traveling here, you taking your wife to the Caribbean, but you can't help me to buy these kids some shoes, you ain't seeing them on their day. And so him getting on the internet to blast her, telling me I'm a father, and there's a lot of black fathers out here that really be trying. No, you don't. No, you don't. You be trying to keep the woman that you're with. Okay, that is your priority. And that has been your priority, because if you were serious, you wouldn't have blasted her on Father's Day. You would have blasted her a week before when you tried to get the kids, but you didn't blast her a week before when you tried to get the kids because you ain't trying to get your motherfucking kids, okay? Let's just keep it real, okay? Now, I don't feel sorry for you at all. You got money problems. She said he got a PPD loan, said he ain't even got no employees. I mean, she just took it there. I'm like, you don't want to piss off your baby mama. Especially your pregnant baby mama. Don't do that. But now you done put your foot in something you can't get out of. That quicksand was too fast. Now I knew he was full of shit because I'm like, out of all the days you could have blasted her, you chose today. That means you ain't shit. You just wanted your kids to tell you, oh, you was a good dad. You want to take some pictures and you was going to drop them back off to her. You ain't helping her. You ain't giving her no damn relief, and she pregnant and having kids while you pregnant and you ain't got the daddy that's already hard. Fuck you, Ace Hood. And then, let me, moving on. Oh, these two. Okay, now, Carmelo and Lala. Now, I know a lot of people were shocked when she filed for divorce, okay? She was warned before, you know, and he was warned. They have been in an open relationship for the past 3 years, ever since he popped up with that last baby. And then he was on a yacht with that little young married girl, and he was married too. Okay, Lala has since had a few boyfriends, but let's be honest, Carmelo wants to fuck her friends, okay? That's why he keeps cheating with women that look like the Kardashians. I'm like, girl, you can't go get your body done. You can't hang with these hoes because your man is going to want to screw him, and they don't mind screwing your man. Now, Carmelo, he's for everybody. Now, I got to tell you, he did some slick shit. And I was just like, into the woman that had the babies. Now, apparently a woman came out, said that she recently had twins. They had agreed that she was supposed to abort both of the babies, which I thought was crazy. I'm like, girl, this man got money. Y'all done laid that. Well, he ain't got that much money, but he's okay. You know what I'm saying? He ain't hurting. He ain't struggling for nothing. You still living in California, living in a nice house. You straight, okay? He just has too many tricks. That's the problem. Or he is the trick, and he has too many sugar babies. He thinks he's that guy. He doesn't realize that Lala's about to take his ass down, okay? That spousal support check is going to be pretty real. And the child support check, okay? Now, this ain't the first baby he done had on her, okay? Nor the last baby he ain't claiming. And a woman came out. She's apparently from London, okay? Britain somewhere, I don't know. And blasted him because now she has 2 twins, and it's hard, okay? You knew you were having twins with a married man, and now that he's not there, you want to get upset. And I'm like, how do you expect him to divide his time when he's got you, he's got the other baby mama, he's got the other baby mama, and a few chicks that he's paying on the side? How do you expect him to have time for twins, okay? Now, Lala coming out to wish Carmelo a happy Father's Day, that was just a hit in the gut, okay, to the other women. All right, that was just her being petty. Because he is not taking care of the daughter that he has with another girl that looks exactly like him. I mean, it's so scary. I mean, if you look at the little girl, I mean, she is like a splitting image of him. And I'm like, how do you scroll social media every day and just ignore that? She looks more like him than the little boy that Lala had, okay? Now, Lala has done everything to try to keep Carmelo pleased, but she is not light enough and her hair is not fine enough. I'm not going to say good enough because black women have good hair, okay? Mine is very soft, no texturizer, no nothing. Okay, I just use some good products and I'm straight. But fine enough. Okay, that kind where they gotta glue it on. Black man can't pull on it. He gets upset about that, so he goes and gets some hair. He can pull on it, it don't come off. You know what I'm saying? The girl, she's exposing him, and I'm like, I don't feel sorry for you at all because you knew he was married. You knew he didn't want the babies, and now you expected him to send you money because one of the babies got problems, and twins, have problems. They're pretty much born preemies, and they have some issues that they deal with. And so he was smart. He asked her to have the babies in Europe. And I said, and I was like, girl, you didn't see what he was doing? And so not only did he ask her to go have the babies in Europe, he wasn't even there for the birth. He ain't seen the babies. He wasn't there to sign the birth certificate because he knew as a citizen he could not travel during COVID-19 because Europe ain't letting nobody in, okay? Now, they just recently started letting people in, but then when she had these babies, they weren't letting nobody in. He knew what he was doing. She was a citizen, so she can go back. But he knew. He had somebody look up these laws to tell. And not only that, it's going to be hard for her to prove maternity. She had the babies in London. He wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? He can easily argue and make it hard for her to come after child support. He knew exactly what she was doing, and the stupid hoe fell for it. So you know what? I don't feel sorry for her. And Lala, she just hit her in the gut, okay? Posted that picture. Happy Father's Day, Carmelo. I love you, baby daddy. I was just like, now, she doing a lot. See, Carmelo strikes me as a Rick Ross. Rick Ross typically does not care for his children unless he's able to sleep with the baby mother. It doesn't matter. If the baby mother is sleeping with somebody else, he is not caring for that child at all. He's like, that nigga can pay for the baby. That's what he says. Carmelo strikes me as that type. If he's not with you and she's laying up with somebody else, he's not going to take care of that baby. Now, she may have a hard time getting some child support payments on him, but she won't need them. You know what I'm saying? She's getting her acting gigs here and there. Kim got her on the payroll. She's fine. You know what I'm saying? She'll be all right. I don't care. She don't care. And he don't give a damn. Okay? Everybody knew Carmelo was for the streets, but he really gonna see what them streets is like now. Now, moving on. Is this Scott?
No, it's Chris Humphries.
Who?
Chris Humphries.
Child, I thought that was Scott. Kim Kardashian is throwing a little, I wouldn't say shade, but she's trying to hit Kanye where it hurts, okay? Now, Kanye has already moved on. I believe he's moved on prior to the divorce. He was trying to, but they wouldn't allow him to divorce her because divorcing her is like divorcing the family. And so now he's out, with some little model, just living his best life. Not worried about being a father or anything like that. I believe he ain't even really seen the children. You know what I'm saying? He don't give a shit. Now, he just don't want to be around her. He wants to be around the kids, but he don't want to be around Kim. And I get that. You know what I'm saying? Now, she's on the internet crying as if like she's doing him a favor. Talking about, the reason I have to divorce him is because he deserves somebody that can just be there for him, that can just travel with him and move to Montana or Wisconsin or wherever he's at. He's just, I can't do it. Bitch, you've been doing it. You've been doing it. Okay? That was an easy way for her to get out. And that was an easy way for her to try to, try to say that it was her that wanted the divorce, and it wasn't. It was Kanye. Kanye has been wanting to divorce her for years now. And so that was her just trying to pick it up, She's trying to appeal, to other men. And so now she's on the lookout looking for Chris Humphries, trying to apologize to him for doing him the same way Kanye done that fake ass that don't match them goddamn thighs. I said, now look at Karma. How you doing, Karma? Look at Teddy. Teddy, have you seen Karma around here? Look at Karma. Now, she done embarrassed this man on national TV, dumped him, didn't even tell him why. because he wasn't black enough. His dick wasn't big enough, all right? And she wanted to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? She did that shit for television. Embarrassed that man, and now she's like, he won't answer the phone. I'm trying to apologize. You're trying to apologize because you know how this shit feel, okay? That nigga, look, one of the biggest rappers done dumped your ass. Kim Kardashian, let's talk about it. Has she ever been dumped publicly? Has she? That doesn't work with her brand. That's why she's on TV trying to clean it up as if she was the one that initiated that. She didn't initiate that. Kanye already put that shit out. He don't care. He ain't even worried about the damn divorce lawyers and shit like that. But it's just real ironic that you trying to look for all that shit you done started, because now your ass is getting dragged and embarrassed and dumped on television. No, dumped via Twitter. Okay? And you don't like the way that shit feel. Karma's a bitch, ain't it? Chris Karma. Not Chris Humphries, okay? Chris Karma. Bitch, you know how to get in contact with him. He just don't want to talk to him. So when I've tried to reach out, bitch, he don't want to talk to you. That's not you trying to reach out. Don't say it like he didn't answer the phone. Bitch, I don't want to talk to you. You had all these years to talk to me. All these years, and now all of a sudden your ass is getting dumped publicly. You want to come to me because now I see, and she's gonna sit there, Chris, you know, I see how it feels, and I was just so wrong. So wrong. Yeah, bitch. 40, all them damn children. You're a jump off now. You're a man's fantasy. That's it. That is all. I don't see her getting married. No motherfucking more. And if they do marry her, they stupid as hell. All right. Moving on. Woo, hot. Stay tuned, guys. Okay, we're going to be live on the backup channel after this show. You guys will be live with me. You can come in via StreamYard, talk to me. Okay, we'll present a few questions to get y'all opinions on everything. And stay tuned. We got an exclusive interview, okay? One of Gary Owen's side babies is here. These two. Now, Chloe apparently dumped Tristan a few weeks ago. Now, you know, there was word that he was at a party and he, you know, went into a room with like 3 women and some guys, came out, his clothes was wrinkled, he was drunk. We all know what Tristan does at parties, okay? Now, she's like, well, I dumped him weeks ago. We know because Slim Danger came out. Shout out to Slim Danger. And showed the receipt, okay? She had a check. She had a check of payment. And it said consultation from Tristan Thompson's production company. How do you get a check? And what are you getting consulting from Tristan about? What are you consulting? What is he consulting you about? Okay, Slim. I don't want you to be a hoe no more. You know, I just, what is it? What is he telling you? What is he telling you for $2,500? What is he telling you? Huh? I don't get it. So that's when she dumped his ass, okay? Source told me that. It wasn't because. It was because of the Kim Cakery girl. Shout out to Kim Cakery. We're in contact with her. Slim Danger. And she was just like, I'm done. It's just too much. I'm done. I'm not going to go to bat for you anymore, Tristan. I'm not going to go to bat. Okay? It's over. Just give me my baby and go. My second baby. That's all she wanted for. She just want black seeds. Okay? Anyway. I don't care. Now, before we move on, okay, we got some sponsors that we need to brag about, but before we raise our glass, stay tuned. We got an exclusive, okay, from the Jagged Edge camp about Fallon, okay? We got some exclusive information on Megan Thee Stallion and her motives, okay? As well as Gary Owen, if y'all give a damn, okay? We got some sponsors that we need to brag about, which means what? Facebook and YouTube. Boldly raise a glass too. Like this video, damn it. Like this goddamn video. AdamandEve.com. I'm talking toys, bondage, lingerie, and so much more. Plus, they have 24/7 customer service, so you can order at 3 a.m. if you ain't coming, if you get me, okay? And if something isn't working out, you can send it back within 90 days, no hassle. And if that's not enough, you can also take pleasure in knowing that 20% of their profits goes to help fight the spread of HIV around the world. So go on ahead and log on to AdamandEve.com. Use the code Tasha for 50% off one item plus free shipping in the U.S. and Canada. Some exclusions apply now, but hurry up and visit AdamandEve.com so they can make you come. Let's put the wine down for a second because at times like this, we need to take a shot. Oh love the olive leaf extract because the olive leaf boosts our immune system and has been known to reverse high blood pressure, lupus, diabetes, and certain cancers. Check them out at myoliveleaf.biz to learn more and to order, or simply click the link below in the description box. Now back to the wine. All right, hit the wine glass, Facebook and YouTube, and please like this video, okay? And I appreciate y'all being live with me this late and last minute. Shout out to almost all 9,000 of y'all. Whew, that's a whole stadium. Okay. All right, who's next? Okay. Oh, now, Mr. Derek, I don't know if you saw, answered a little question. I believe he wrote the question to himself pertaining to the third mistress that came out. There's been some discrepancies in her story, and apparently she was not telling the truth, okay? We've already talked about that. Now, my thing is, if she ain't telling the truth, just say she ain't telling the truth. But he already know. You know, 1, 2, there's others that I didn't put out. It don't matter, okay? One bitch lying, okay. You're still a cheater. Now, he decides to answer a question that I believe he wrote himself, asking, are you going to expose Tasha K anytime soon for the fake third mistress? And he said, no, not right now. Now, I have a problem with that because we're very transparent over here. But apparently, he's not transparent with his wife. He's got wifey on the Instagram in a white suit with a plastic sword fighting off this nigga's demons. I shouldn't have said the N-word. I'm sorry. I'm just like, why is your wife dressed in the spiritual white clothing? She done got that dress from Family Dollar. Got the fro out, and she's got a plastic sword she done bought from Family Dollar as well. And she claims she's fighting off the demons, not realizing it was her husband's dick that brought in every single demon this bitch is fighting off on the line. Did you see her? The bitch was like this, to the L. To the L. But you know the reason you got demons is because of your husband? Okay? He says her vagina's not angelic, so he goes out there and gets some demon pussy. And what happens when you got two demons, they have babies and they come. And they float around the house. And then now you out here with your spatula and your plastic sword fighting off his niggas' demons, his issues. Why is she the one embarrassing herself? Why is he not embarrassing himself? Why is he not in an all-white suit? With a plastic sword, fighting off all them bitches he done lured in the DM. Why? Why, brother? Why are you not slaying them with God's sword? You are too busy slaying them with the devil's dick. And you got your wife out here with the sword. Get the hell out of here. Talking about he gonna expose me. Let's go. I done had folks that tried, but the problem is I am too transparent. You can't fuck with a bitch that's transparent. I'll tell you my own shit, okay? I'll tell you all the dirty niggas out of the best way. Where you want to start with? Who you want to start with? Who? I'll just tell my husband, leave the room, and we'll go ahead and we'll go toe-to-toe. What we gonna do? I had a soft spot for him. I really did. Soon as you saw an ounce of weakness for him, this is what he does, okay? Got his wife out here fighting, and he should be fighting with the same dick he flung. Moving on. Speaking of out here fighting, this bitch slanging hell. Now, let me stop. She better stop because she gonna go like this, and that shit gonna fly right off, okay? It's gonna fly right off. So, Megan is on the internet showing her ass, okay? She's upset because the baby is working with Tory Lanez. Shout out to Tory Lanez, okay? That scat record is hot, okay? That's the hottest record I've probably heard in a minute, okay? And so congratulations on that. And I feel like when we have independent artists, their music is a little bit more raw. It's realer. It's fun. You know what I'm saying? And when they get commercial, it's kind of watered down, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I do appreciate him being independent. Now, Megan is still mad over him. He shot me, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you're dating, Partisan Fontaine. I think that's his name. Partisan. Who names their child Partisan Fontaine? What type of dick did his mama get that night? What? I'm going to name him Partisan Fontaine. What type of Grecian dick did you get that night, lady? What? Anyway, so apparently Megan has been doing, she's been hopping around, okay? You know, of course she linked up with the baby. I really thought, you know, because I had got some word from, you know, some sources that her and the baby was slated to do an album together, okay? They've done some really nice songs together, and now all of a sudden she's mad because he already did the record with Tori. And of course he probably told her at the time, you know, she was mad, you know, I'm not going to promote that. But now that everything's coming out, he's like, you know what? This is my business. I can't involve my business with stupid shit. And so, you know, I'm going to go and work with Tori. The same way she's working with Party. Have you heard her new record? Thought Shit? Party wrote that. Party helped her with that flow. Now, Megan is notorious for hopping from one person to another to get where she can go. She done went to Jay-Z. She done went to Beyonce. Now, everybody was telling her lyrics was getting the same. And so, all of a sudden, she goes and she sleeps with Cardi's writer. Okay? And now her flow is switching up. She's faster. He's even on the record. And I got to tell him, he's doing a London on the track. Okay? He's probably picking out the beats, picking out the flow, telling her to do exactly this because this is a check for him. And she's so dumb. I just can't. Okay? You had one of the best songwriters in your camp. You was sleeping with him. He was just too short for you to walk the red carpet with. And you passed him up. Tory Lanez is undeniably talented and versatile. Party is not. Okay? Party got a nice little body. Okay? Probably got a nice little package. Just, he writes a few songs. That's okay. Okay? But instead, you want to start drama because you're trying to deviate from what you're really doing. Okay? Mad because the song went number one. And you thought by you sleeping with Party that you was going to have a number one song. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. God don't like ugly or liars. Okay? I don't feel sorry for you. Okay? Nobody feels sorry for you anymore. I just don't understand. Like, she got so much going for her, and yet she wants to go back and forth and try to start fights with Party and the baby, not knowing that the baby will put that big nigga on his ass. I gotta stop saying the N-word. It's the wine. I ain't drinking a long time, y'all. It's been a minute. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Show me some love. Now, show me some love, okay? We're done here. That is it. She fucking for a come up. Oh, speaking of liars, okay? Did you listen to Sabrina's latest interview with Jason P? Yeah, listen. Two liars doing a show together. What a magnificent thing. But she was on that line talking about, oh, T.I. supposedly hired somebody to push her off a building. I'm like, but if you knew that, why is your kid still calling him uncle? You tell your uncle, you know what I'm saying, that you tell your kids that your uncle tried to push you off a building or tried to hold a gun to your head. Did you tell him that? No. And speaking of somebody hiring somebody to murder somebody, Sabrina has a little murder investigation of her own. Did you know that? Okay. Now, I got this information some time ago, but when I saw her up there trying to blame somebody for trying to murder her, and let me tell you how conniving this bitch is, okay? Now, I don't think she did it, but I don't put shit past nobody. But apparently, Atlanta PD does. Now, she was dating a married guy. Well, she was dating a guy. Guy dumped her. She didn't want guy to dump her. She started doing roots on the guy. She even went to her Facebook and told Facebook and the world that this guy gave her HIV. Guy puts a restraining order on her, says that the girl is crazy, she threatened to kill him, all types of shit, right? Now, for the sake of his family, I'm not going to put this information out. Now, it's probably already out on the blog, but we're not going to do that here. Now, let me tell you how bitter this bitch is, okay? This is how I knew her character. So, she did the same thing to T.I. and Tiny. When they dumped her, when they was done with her pussy, same thing, okay? All of a sudden, they tried to do this. They tried to do that. She has a pattern, okay? That's why K. Michelle is quiet. Anyway, get it from me. Don't you be calling my phone, K. Michelle. Don't you be calling my phone. I'm not telling your business. You didn't tell me that, but somebody did, and I know. Anyway, and so she has a pattern. She doesn't like being dumped. Now, apparently the guy had money, okay? And so he goes, after filing a restraining order, he did the right thing, said that the girl's been threatening his life. She went to Facebook, told the entire world that he gave her HIV, and then all of a sudden she's sitting in the HIV clinic, and what the HIV clinic say? Negative. Claims she done dated Big Meech. He about to get out of jail. Big Meech didn't say he don't even know this bitch, okay? He don't know her. Now, so 9 months later, the guy gets married. 2 weeks after he gets married, he's found dead, okay, in his driveway, in his house, at his house. So guess who's being investigated for murder? Need I tell you more? Now, do I think she did it? I don't. But she was quick to tell her followers, that's why I'm being investigated for murder. And you know how she talked with that low, that damn shaky voice. And I didn't do that. Y'all better know about me. And I'm it's gonna be cute and it's gonna be this. We don't care. And now she's out here getting pressed, getting her hair done, getting her nails done to sit down and tell y'all about T.I. trying to pay her $25,000 to have her off, and we still ain't seen their victim. Where the victims at? Why are you doing interviews and not these victims that all coincidentally came to you? There's no investigation, no case, no nothing. And she done put out these stories. Now, I can't tell you. Now, I don't know when it's going to hit the fan, but you heard it here first. There is a defamation suit. That's all I'm going to say, okay? Bitch hiding in L.A., using her girlfriend's money to start a weed business, knowing she got a damn felony and she can't start no weed business. Now, do I believe in that? No, okay? I believe black folks should be able to get into the marijuana business, but California is on a lot of fuck shit right now, okay? People got felonies for selling weed, but yet they can't go get a weed license. What the hell going on? No, wrong. But we know what's going on here, okay? She know that I motherfucking know. That's why she called me. Now, moving on. Oh, okay. Now, after this is the Gary Owen. Okay. So stay tuned, guys, because we're gonna take a break after this before the Gary Owen. Okay. Now, after that night, we did a live with Up and Adam. Shout out to Up and Adam. Phenomenal interview that he did. That was a pretty big deal for him to be an up-and-coming YouTuber. That was amazing, okay? And so whether you guys like the interview or not, it doesn't it doesn't matter. I respect the work, okay? And so after we did the live together, me and Adam, and of course he didn't want to tell anything regarding his interview, and there wasn't really much to tell when I watched it, you know what I'm saying? And I get that, you know, I respect the game. There's no shade to him or anything like that. I respect the hustle. I know, because I done marketed some interviews and ain't shit, you know. Anyway, it's just a game. So I got a call from Jagged Edge Camp, okay? Now I've been, you know, let's just say it's the source, okay? It's not one of the members because they don't gossip. Now, this particular person used to, I guess, they know Fallon and Simon. And Fallon and Simon made a deal that they would do whatever they had to do to get onto reality TV. And Fallon has been filming forever, okay, trying to get a spot. And even though she's not going to be on this season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, she wasn't asked, okay? That's the reason why she's not going to be on the show. And so there it is right there. So I know she told everybody I'm not going to be on the show. It's because she wasn't asked. Okay, to be on it. I don't know what angle they're going to take. I don't know what they're doing, but I don't know why they wouldn't ask Fallon. That's crazy to me, because she's part of one of the biggest storylines, but I feel like they just didn't want any issues. What'd you say, Shay? Okay. They didn't want any issues, I guess, between, you know, because Portia would probably whoop her ass. Real talk. Now, real motherfucking talk. Now, so apparently, they've always been in an open relationship. Now, he claims he hasn't cheated. She claims she hasn't cheated, but it was all for show, okay? Apparently, Fallon doesn't talk the way that she talks. Now, we hear her speaking like, you know, she's sort of educated, like she's meek, like she's modest, like she's just, you know, hurt and sensitive. Apparently, she talks ghetto. Apparently, Fallon and Portia have always dated the same men, basketball players, businessmen. You know it. So this is not something that's new to both of them, okay? Because both of them knew what was up. Now, the word on the street was, okay, Fallon and Simon brought the house for filming, okay, The Real Housewives of Atlanta, because this was their big break. And so the plan was for him to target a cast member, okay? And Portia was the most naive, okay? He had some money, and so she did it. Now, of course, they had to make it look genuine, and that's where Shamia comes in at, okay? And so, you know, Shamia was supposedly, you know, hooked him up, but, you know, Portia's baby daddy and Simon have always been friends. It's not the first time he's been around, okay? And so this time they were able to land a spot. Now, this was supposed to be their big break. Fallon ain't have to sleep with no basketball players, even though she going back to doing that, okay? And apparently she's never raised her kids, okay? Never had them. Her mom has the kids. That's why she's able to travel. That's why she's able to do what she wants to do without her children being there. And Simon apparently didn't give a damn about the kids either, and he knew, okay? So she's out here doing these interviews crying as if she's like a distraught mother and it's about her kids, and this bitch ain't even raising her damn kids, okay? She would do anything to get on here in Atlanta, and apparently it's no secret. I mean, the Brat spoke about it. She said Fallon ain't innocent. Fallon ain't innocent. Everybody knows about her, okay? And so apparently she's hood. She talks ignorant, okay? She's learned how to speak for television. She's transformed herself a lot just so that she would last, but apparently she wasn't asked back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. And there it is, okay? And I knew. I could tell when the bitch lied. I can tell. And that little young boy that she done put out, I mean, she's had some questionable men that she slept with, so I'm not surprised if she was sleeping with him. But word on the curb was these two were in an open business relationship, okay? And Simon has had so many businesses failed, okay? And he's got a few that's working, but he's apparently not worth what he's worth, okay? The houses that he has are paid for, which is good, okay? So, I mean, that does add to your value, of course, your assets and stuff like that, but he ain't got it like he used to, and this is just another way for him to promote his business the same way Dennis used Housewives of Atlanta to promote his hot dog and his hot dog company. Okay, moving on. Now, before we get into this Gary Owen exclusive, okay, we got the SugarBaby here, live and in color. Now, she's a bit different, okay? We got to give grace for everybody. We got some sponsors that we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass too, but I'm not playing this interview unless you like this video. On Facebook, YouTube, share it. We got some sponsors that we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass too. Let's go. Listen, I know that life has been kicking all of our ass lately, but we don't have to look like it. Walking around with dark circles like I used to, acne, hyperpigmentation, you can knock all of that out. Adjust your crown and return your skin to goddess status with the Regal Rose Club. Purchase their vegan skincare cleanser, moisturizer, and mask using the link below. It's made with all organic and premium natural herbs. Get your glow back with Regal Rose Club.
See, I enjoy oral sex, but to be honest, some of my experiences have been not pleasing due to lack of proper vaginal hygiene. I went down on this chick once, and the yoni was so good and fresh. It took me on like a whole nother level of just pleasure. So at that moment, I had to stop and ask, what are you using? And she told me, embrace Pangea Feminine Wash.
We all know that a fresh yoni brings on a whole new level of confidence, so visit embracepangea.com, and of course, I got my winos covered for a discount, so use the coupon code TASHA for 10% AdamandEve.com. I'm talking toys, bondage, lingerie, and so much more. Plus, they have 24/7 customer service, so you can order at 3 a.m. if you ain't coming, if you get me, okay? And if something isn't working out, you can send it back with
within 90 days, no hassle. And if that's not enough, you can also take pleasure in knowing that 20% of their profits goes to help fight the spread of HIV around the world. So go on ahead and log on to adamandeve.com. Use the code TASHAK for 50% off one item plus free shipping in the US and Canada. Some exclusions apply now, but hurry up and visit adamandeve.com so they can make you come. Let's put the wine down for a second, because at times like this, we need to take a shot of the olive leaf extract, because the olive leaf boosts our immune system and has been known to reverse high blood pressure, lupus, diabetes, and certain cancers. Check them out at myoliveleaf.biz to learn more and to order, or simply click the link below in the description box. Now back to the wine.
All right, y'all. Yes, I heard somebody ask on Facebook, is the wine glass a signal for y'all to drink? Smoke, do whatever you do, okay? Just be yourself. No judgment here. Now, I want to give y'all some backstory on Gary Owen, okay? Now, I know y'all are probably wondering, like, Tasha, we don't care about this. I don't either, but it's messy, okay? Now, we had, during our super exclusive of, so it was like 6-7 interviews compiled into one, okay? It was a night where I had to, I was in the hospital with my son all day, and so we kind of came up with a creative way to really give y'all some content, because I was supposed to be doing Fuckery Friday, but I didn't, okay? And so, we've been sitting on a recording that was kind of confusing for the last couple of, months or whatever, okay? And so we got a call from a source. And the source told us when, this was right around the time when
Monica Bridges, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
What the? Oh my God. What the hell? What are y'all doing back there? Can I do my show? Anyway. Okay, so. Can I do my show now? Because y'all talking and shit, like what I ain't got to say is important. And they've been waiting. 10,000 people. That's a whole stadium. Anyway, shout out to all 10,000 of y'all watching. Okay, so the wife announced a divorce. Everybody was shocked, okay? And like I said, I didn't even know they were having issues, because I was in, communications with the wife. She wanted me to work with her on some stuff. And, of course, things come up. Now, I got a call from a young lady who was supposedly a friend to some women who had a threesome with Gary and who was sleeping with Gary for quite some time, okay? And so we played that recording. Well, when we played the recording, now mind you, before I even released the recording, I reached out to the women that she mentioned in the recording to get a statement from them. They never reached back. I guess they never saw the message. And so done. Now, I did speak to both women. Only one has confirmed to do an interview, and that's who we're going to be talking to in a second, okay? I need you guys to be patient with her. Please stop dragging the guests, y'all. Y'all need to stop. I gotta tell y'all are, whoop! Y'all, people are afraid to come on our platform because y'all be dragging them. Not me, y'all, okay? Now, so apparently Mr. Gary is out here. Listen, I can't even tell y'all no more. I'm gonna go ahead and let Monica Bridges, okay? She was one of the women that was spoken about in the previous exclusive that we did when we got the third party information. But now the actual party is here. We did an interview with her right before this show, and she's here to tell you her side, okay? And so go ahead and get your wine glass and let's get messy, okay? Let's go.
Monica Bridges, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
I didn't know you was that popular. I mean, I had looked at your Facebook and I was like, okay, so she has a regular Facebook and stuff. But when you DM'd me after we had a source who is, we can go by the name now because you know who she is, Mayani Lampkin, okay, gave us some fourth party wine on your, I guess, relationship with comedian Gary Owens.
Owen.
What'd you say?
Owen.
Owen. Okay, I said Owens. Okay, Owen. And of course you got the video. Now we've had that audio for some months. So yeah. So I was trying to reach out to you and another party who was a part of this, I guess, affair.
And she did agree to do an interview, and then last minute, I understand it's a lot of press. She backed out, and so you're going to speak and tell your side. And so Mayani came on and said that I guess you had a threesome with Gary Owen while he was married. This was a on and off again relationship. You also, I guess, slept with your brother and hooked your friend up with your brother after you slept with your brother. Okay, so we'll start from the beginning, okay? Because I just saw because of, I guess, people in your DM, I didn't even know you had an Instagram page. I mean, these, they know how to find people. I got to tell you, they are the best private investigators. So you listen to the audio. What was your first impression when you listened to the audio that Mayani gave us on your relationship with Gary Owen while he was married? So, married Gary Owen.
Well, first of all, I was disgusted. Gary Owen told me he was legally separated. So he never said he was still married to his wife. I didn't even know he had a wife.
Okay. When was this this affair between the two of you?
This was 3 years ago, approximately.
Oh, now I can confirm because I've spoken to the wife on several occasions that they were still together. I think he just said they weren't together. And so how did you guys meet?
We met at a comedy show in Memphis.
Okay. That's understandable. Okay.
And the chuckles. And we were just cool. He sent his bodyguard to get my number.
Oh.
And we went. Yeah.
Okay. And so what happened after you gave him your number? Did he call you right away, or was it something that,
You know what? Gary's a cool cat. He called me right away. From then, we just kept it business.
Okay. Now, when you say business, explain that.
He said he wasn't with his wife anymore, so he was the sugar daddy.
Oh, okay. Because the wife is on social media blasting him for not taking care of the children and the mortgage and everything else, but he didn't mind being a sugar daddy.
You know what? Things like this is tricky because I just hate to get on here.
Your voice is going out. Your voice is going out. So you said the fact that you hate to get on here and expose him, and then that was the last thing I heard.
If it wasn't for the third party that came up here and lied, I probably would never even had contacted you guys about Gary Owen because he was cool. But I gotta clear my name up. I'm gonna get the record straight.
Okay.
Gary Owen was a sugar daddy of mine.
For how long?
Every time he did a show in Memphis.
Wow. Okay, so
it was other girls too. It wasn't just me. So
he was a trick.
Yeah.
Damn, how he married in a trick? You would think a cheap trick.
Yeah.
Like when you define cheap, throw out a number. What was cheap?
$600.
What the? Yeah, that's cheap.
Yeah. But I was much younger than what I am now. I have so much wisdom now. Then I ain't gonna lie, $600 for 30 minutes. What's that?
Now, what did you guys do in the 30 minutes?
If he were in town, we would meet at a certain location, and if he wanted a girl, then he'll pay us both. Or just me.
Okay. And you paid the other girl. And so these were threesomes, foursomes?
We only had one threesome.
Okay. But majority of the time he spent time with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever travel outside of Memphis to meet him, or no, it was only when he came to town?
Only in town. He was very, in particular on that standpoint. He wasn't too afraid of getting caught up with his so he was very in particular on when he wanted to see me.
Okay. Because Miami said, like, you guys, like, he would be out with you in public and he would be taking pictures and stuff. I mean, no.
Mayani doesn't know me. Let me say this. Mayani, the deal with her is she owes the girl Morgan $2,000. And she's supposed to did my makeup. I made a deposit. She never did my makeup.
Okay.
So she scammed me for $60 and she owed my friend $2,000.
So we're talking about the source that basically that came forward bringing this information, because I remember when the wife first announced the divorce, you know, she reached out to me and she told me, she was just like, he been fucking around, and she was like, you know, he fucked around with my friend and her friend, and of course you heard the audio. So
he loves black women. He tells me when we were talking, he loves black women, especially younger women.
Well, can't he be a little bit more generous if he loves black women financially?
Yeah, you're right. And that's probably why another reason why I'm on here. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm just saying, he's giving me slave master vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You know, you can't be a white man and, you know, not take care of your kids and not help your wife out, and then don't pay the girls who are providing services, extracurricular services at your leisure. Like, that's some fucked up shit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So how many times roughly did you and Gary Owen sleep together? Over like what span of time and how many times?
Probably about 4 or 5 times.
Wow. So this happened over about a year, maybe 2 years?
Yeah. Whenever he had a show, he'll call me, you know.
Okay. Okay.
And then I met him in Nashville, went to his show.
Okay. You said Morgan never did a threesome with him.
No, she was with me at the show with him.
Okay. So she never slept with Gary, even though Mayani, the source, said that she did.
No.
Okay. Okay. What I mean,
he probably tried to sleep with her or something behind my back, but no, she didn't sleep with him.
Okay. Okay, cool. Now, she mentioned some other celebrities that you had dealings with. Shaquille O'Neal?
I've never been a day in my life, and if I did, I wouldn't need Gary Owen. I wouldn't need the damn Gary, excuse my French, I wouldn't need Gary Owen if that was the case.
Okay.
Like, you know how to appreciate a woman. Like, Gary Owen was a sugar daddy, and it was that on that.
Okay, a cheap sugar daddy though.
Cheap sugar daddy.
Okay, okay, cool. I think they
at the time I needed it, so I was like, you know what? What's 30 minutes for $600?
Now, how is he 30 minutes for $600? I mean, was that a good 30 minutes or was that a?
I can tell you this: he ain't got no average white man's penis.
Okay.
He definitely have I'm very open. I'm an open book.
Okay.
He definitely have a nice size penis.
So he know what he doing.
I wouldn't say he know what he's doing, but he got a nice size to be white.
I like you. I swear to God. I mean,
if I'm gonna get on here and talk about it, I'm gonna be real. Nice look.
I mean, is his head game good though?
Nah.
Oh damn! And white men usually got that shit down packed.
Honestly, it was just a money thing for me. It wasn't.
Okay, so you weren't trying to get any feeling out of it or anything?
No, I wasn't. No.
Okay. Did you guys use protection?
Yes, we did. Okay,
that's good. Okay, because I know he was still married and whew. Okay.
He told me he wasn't married, so I don't know.
Yeah.
He said he was legally separated, what he told me. I guess that's a lie everybody used. But the Mayani Lumpkin, that's her name.
Okay.
Can of paint. She only knows me through Morgan. So the whole thing with sleeping with my brother, I've never slept with my brother. That's disgusting. That's terrible.
Wow.
I even questioned him. I said, did you tell somebody we slept together? Like, no, what the hell?
Okay. Because she said that you guys found out that you guys were brother and sister later in life.
That story's twisted. So twisted. She don't even know. This lady doesn't even know me. She's picking up pieces from probably when me and Morgan were into it. Me and Morgan were once beefing. You know, when friends fall out.
Yeah.
Say things don't mean and they make up stuff. Me and my brother never slept together ever. I would grow up thinking that.
Okay, cool. That's good to know. I mean, and if so, it probably wouldn't be your fault. You know, my daddy, he got a lot of kids too, and that's why I don't date anybody really from my hometown. So, or I couldn't because you just never knew.
My auntie needs to worry about not being homeless and paying her rent.
Oh.
She was homeless 2 times.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Does she still live it? Go ahead. I'm sorry. You said she has so much what?
She has so much information to gather about a person that she doesn't even know. But at the same time, she's been homeless twice, and she owes my friend $2,000, and she owes me $60 for makeup.
Okay.
And her makeup products are cheap.
Oh, damn. Oof, okay. Well, I'm glad, listen, you came, because like I said, I did try to reach out to you to get your side, because she said, oh, Monica would tell you. You could just ask her. She would tell you, and you just said, I'm an open book. So, and you came on here and you spoke your truth. Do you feel like, I mean, I know this is not like your place to speak on, but I always like to get the perspective. Do you feel like, the wife was within her right to file for divorce from Gary?
Yeah. I totally agree. As a black woman, yes. And marrying a white freaky man, yes.
Now, when you say freaky, what kind of things he like, child?
When I say freaky, threesomes, that's freaky anyway. You want
okay.
And that's freaky.
Okay.
And he already told me he loves black women. He doesn't want women at all.
Okay. He
doesn't go for white women.
Does he feel like he's a white man trapped in a black man's body?
Yes, he definitely is.
Okay, cool. But I mean, that's the freakiest thing that you guys ever did. He never asked you to like suck his toes or put something in his ass or nothing?
No, he never had me put it in his ass.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't do it no way. Not with him.
Hey, offer me about $5,000, I'll be like, bend over, bitch, let's go. Listen.
I need to up the price. I probably would.
Listen, bend over. I ain't got to do nothing. Listen, just bend over. Anyway, but no, anything else you want to add? Because I do know that you have an extensive social media following. You're pretty popular.
Yes, well, a while ago, Mendices and Yandy went through his Instagram and exposed me for being, I guess, a mansuit. I don't know how. I never
what? You okay? Your voice went out again. He exposed you for being a what?
No, Yandy, I Love and Hip Hop.
Okay. Went
through her inbox, and she seen that I inboxed Mendices. I only said he looked like 50 Cent.
Okay, so what you do with them big ass teeth?
Right, he do with them big ass. She exposed my photos and just had people looking at me like, like I was out to get her man, and that wasn't the case. So ever since then, that's why
That's why what? You went out again.
That's where my popularity come from her.
Oh, okay. So she helped get you a nice boost in followers and shit.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that went down. And why she so
insecure? And I'm also on OnlyFans. So
okay, what's your OnlyFans?
It's actually, the link is in my bio on my Instagram, the Monica Bridges.
Okay, so if anybody wants to support, you can kind of see what Gary Owen was working with. See what he likes. You know what I'm saying? See what he likes. Hey, you better start recording them. I know Slim Danger and Selena Powell and all them bitches be doing it. So listen, we'll pay top dollar for them videos. More than what the OnlyFans will pay for. Yeah. Give them to me, girl. Listen, I'll pay more than $600. You give me the videos. Listen. I'll be like, now who we got here? Okay.
I was much younger when I did that with Gary Owen. I was young and the money was okay to me and it was easy,
Okay. Okay, cool. But any other celebrities has there been any other celebrities that you've danced with?
No. Honestly, the new me, no. The old me, I probably would with a couple of them. But Shaquille O'Neal, no. I do like him though. But no,
he'll hit you. Listen, he'll see this interview and hit your DM. He's pretty friendly.
I on you. Right.
That's a big.
I talked to his brother.
Okay.
That story out wrong. His baby brother lives in Memphis.
Okay. His baby brother got money or he broke?
He think he got money, but
Oh, he be using the Shaquille O'Neal, my brother shit to get some ass.
Yeah.
I figured.
Yeah, little Tesla. And he think he balling.
Not a Tesla. Now watch him be on IG Live screaming after this shit come out.
He gonna be bad.
Well, listen. No, thank you so much for coming on and just setting the record straight. And you know, for you being honest, like you're not married, so nobody can be mad at you. You're not married. It was Gary that was married. He claims that he had never stepped out or had an affair and everything like that. But I'm telling you, the girls be talking. They be talking.
I sent you the DM.
You sent me the DM, and I'm gonna put that up as a receipt. So thank you for that. So, and he answered real quick too. He was like, "Hey,
I got PayPal too."
Oh, he PayPal. Oh shit. Okay, sitting there.
Help me out.
Okay.
Me out on days that I didn't have it. Yeah.
Okay, that's good because you helped him out.
On time.
Listen, you helped him out. But no, thank you so much. Please tell people where they can follow you at real quick before we end this.
You can follow me on Instagram at the Monica Bridges or Facebook Monica Bridges or Monica Boylan.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. I appreciate it. And I'll be in contact. Now we got to go. Bye. Bye.
Hit the wine glass for Gary with the big D. Okay, let me pour up a glass real quick. And remember, I'm drinking a Casarillo Diablo. Make your mouth a little dry, but it's good, though. If you a real red wine drinker, that is it. What did y'all think of Monica? Show some love for Monica. Yeah, listen. Y'all got to be nice to these guests that's coming on because they telling us their business. We getting in there. We getting the wine, okay? Now, why do I have like 11,000 people watching and I only got 2,000 likes? Like, what the hell? We work hard to get this content together, and I'm trying to get more consistent. But can y'all please just give me a like? Just one like. Just boom. That's it. Anyway. Now we are going to head over to our second YouTube channel. It is titled Wino Gang Podcast. We are going to go live, and you guys actually get to come in and ask us questions, okay? It's a laid-back show. We're going to comment. You guys can give me your thoughts on what you thought about, you know, the Gary Owens SugarBaby, as well as the Fallon information, as well as Megan Thee Stallion. Whatever we talked about tonight, you guys have the entire platform to just kind of share your thoughts, okay? Nobody's getting blocked unless you're doing some crazy. We ain't gonna get blocked, okay? You're just gonna get, you know, we're just gonna exit you off the screen, okay? So, head on over to Wino Gang Podcast. Please, guys, do not forget to be on Patreon tomorrow night, okay? Now, we are gonna go live here tomorrow, all right? We're gonna do the backup. Then we're going to go to Patreon, all right? We got Kalon Walker, and also my Kwame Brown interview will premiere there first, okay? It's a private screening first. Y'all let me know how it goes, and then we will premiere it on YouTube as well, okay? So stay tuned for that. Also, what else do I need to say? Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, subscribe. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, and on UNWINEWITHTASHAK. This is my first live with my new Cephas, and she, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted that white smile, you know what I'm saying? When I'm on camera, like, and no, I did not get a BBL. I was just playing, y'all. Y'all know I know how to troll. I still got my regular, okay, white girl ass. See? White girl ass. Wait, hold on. Let me let y'all see. Wait a minute. Okay. White girl ass. That's it. White. Anyway, shout out to the white girl ass. Also, okay, don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, and on TashaK. Subscribe to the Patreon if you want to be the first to see the Kwame Brown interview, as well as the Kaylin Walker interview as well. Oh, sorry guys, it's the wine. Please do not forget to subscribe to the Patreon, okay, to catch the Kwame Brown interview as well as the Kaylin Walker interview. Those will drop over there. Kaylin Walker actually drops tomorrow night. It's going to be an intense 2.5 hours, okay? So stay tuned for that. Also, and Kwame Brown will be dropping right after, okay? Please do not forget, okay, Wino Gang Podcast. We are heading over there now, okay? We'll set up the live so you guys can go ahead and get in the chat and things like that. And, yeah, we're going to talk about tonight's show. That's all I want to hear, okay? So it's going down. And with that being said, thank you to Shaq, my husband, Jasmine, okay? Chelsea, Nicole for all their hard work and putting it together. Shout out to Monica Bridges for doing the interview. Shout out to all my sources that bring me information daily, okay, on our favorite celebrities, okay? And with that being said, now I gotta go. See y'all on the second channel. Bye.